Welcome to Beers and Brawls, the show where my guests and I drink beer and talk all things wrestling. I'm your host Jared, and joining me tonight is an up-and-coming wrestler that you see all around Adelaide, RCW, PWSA. He's a two-time national real wrestling champion and an unofficial tag team champion at PWSA. He's the pure blood Cayden Cornell. Cayden, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome, Jared.
Oh, thank you.
Happy to be here.
I appreciate you coming out. I know you're a busy man, got lots of business deals to do, but
Absolutely, mate. I'm a busy man all over the state.
I'm glad we could set this up and get you into the studio. So I'm really excited to get into this. How are you feeling? How's everything going? Obviously, we've seen on your social media some bad news, but besides from that, we'll talk about that later. But how's everything else going?
Well, I mean, apart from the obvious of 2022 being a pretty crappy year, let's be real. But other than that, it's been it's been good to give the body a little bit of a rest and rest those nagging injuries. But really, just looking forward to getting what needs to be done and coming back stronger in 2023 and ending Brandon Black's career.
Ooh, there you go. You heard it here first. Brandon Black, a guy that's been on this show, and yes, very
cancer to the South Australian wrestling scene, my friend.
Oh, your words, not mine. But a bit of a checkered history that we'll go into later between you two guys. But we'll touch on it. We'll touch on it now. Obviously, the injury.
Yep.
The knee injury that's put you out of commission for a little bit.
Well, I mean, you obviously haven't done your research, Jared. It's actually my ankle that's injured.
Oh, sorry. Well, that's my assistant's. That's my assistant's problem. She got me the show notes, so I'm a busy man too. But apologies. So ankle injury. What's the timeline? What's it looking like?
Well, just to give you a bit of a rundown of what's actually going on.
Yeah,
so,
definitely. Yeah.
From what the specialists, my personal specialists, have told me, all the ligaments and tendons in my ankle are severely damaged and it's going to require surgery. So that little bone on the side, the fibula bone, all the bones, all that bone there is not being held in place properly by the tendons and ligaments. So I go into surgery on Monday with the finest doctors that Adelaide can provide, and they're looking at maybe, I'm hoping, at least 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
Post-surgery.
That's not too bad then. That's not too bad, especially for an ankle. Yeah.
Could be worse, but obviously not ideal.
Yeah. No. Exactly. And you've got the best doctors that money can buy.
That's
so
it. Exactly.
Be back in the ring in no time. So, well, to welcome you to the show.
Oh, look out.
We'll give you the good stuff. We'll give you the old sheepdog that's been in the last couple. The good peanut butter stuff. Have a look at
Peanut butter.
There we go. There's a little bit left. That's right. We'll keep that for later. These are big glasses, by the way, so we don't want to do it over the limit. And I'll just have some sneaky port.
Port?
Yeah. The show's going broke, mate. We're running out of options.
What do you need a loan?
I need this episode to really hit so I can make some bank.
Oh, well, you picked the right guy.
I sure have. Cheers, sir. Thank you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Not bad, eh?
That's not bad. That's nice, actually. That's quite nice.
That port was alright too. A bit of Penfolds. Plug Penfolds. You want to sponsor us? We'll call it Wine and Brawls if you want.
There you go. Wine and Brawls. Not as good as, what was it? Boobies and Bubbling?
You do your research.
I've done my research, mate. I watched a few of the episodes before I came on.
Bit of Blair Alexis and Savannah Summers. Yeah, nice. Yeah. I like that one. That was a good name though, but I don't mind it. It's up there. But, alright. So, we're going to get into our rapid fire questions.
Yes, rapid fire.
Are you feeling ready for this, you reckon?
Oh, just throw it at me, sir. I'll see what happens.
So, just whatever comes to mind, mate. Just fire away. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. And timer starts now. Who are you? What are you all about? Who's Cayden Cornell?
Well, the pure blood, Cayden Cornell. What that means is, I am pure of blood, pure of heart, pure of body, pure of mind, pure of soul. It means I was raised correctly, I've got good morals, I've got a good family value background. It just basically means I'm up here, everybody else is down there at the bottom level.
Okay. Nice. No, I can dig that. I like it. When did you start wrestling?
Well, as you know, Jared, I'm proud of my amateur wrestling background.
Yeah,
Two-time
true.
National Australian Wrestling Champion.
There you go.
So if we don't count that, I started my pro career started training in July of 2018, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah.
Debuted in September 2019.
Nice.
And really just never looked back.
Yeah.
Obviously, this year's been really shit with injuries, but hopefully 2023 is going to be a big year, and I've got some things in the work. I won't give away too much, but
No.
I've got some things that are in the work.
Keep people guessing, keep people wanting more. Favourite wrestler and why?
Currently or of all time?
All time.
I'm going to say it's a toss-up between Edge
Ooh.
and Kurt Angle.
Beautiful. I can see that in your style. Definitely
Yeah,
Kurt Angle.
Absolutely,
Nice.
big guy. Or we'll throw Taz in there as well.
Taz, yeah, a few suplexes, a few
the Hughes.
T-bones. I
Yeah,
like it.
love my T-bones, mate. You know I love my T-bones.
In the ring and on the plate. Favourite match of yours?
Oh, God. I'm going to have to say, off the top of my head, if it's not the ass-kicking I handed Brandon Black in my last match, I really did enjoy the match I had with Chris Basso.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really
Yeah.
really big test of, where I felt like I needed to be, and it was a sort of a big wake-up call to say, if you want to hang with the big dogs, this is where you need to be.
Yeah, nice. What an opponent. Really good. Dream opponent in Australian wrestling at the moment?
People are going to call me crazy, but Jake Andrew Arthur. I'm calling you out, big dog.
The big dog. He's been mentioned on this show before, I reckon.
Another real athlete in the Australian wrestling scene. Judo.
Gold medalist, was he? Or
I'm pretty sure he was a gold medalist.
Yeah, I will say gold medalist. We'll pump you up anyway.
Andrew Arthur, you watching this? I'm calling you out, big boy.
There you go. You called him out. I don't want him to kill me, so you're a gold medalist. Wrestler in Australian wrestling you would challenge to a drinking competition?
Party Guy Ty. As I think,
yeah.
he needs to start drinking a real man's drink. He needs to get on the beers and get off
the
that
flavoured
lolly
water.
crap.
No, nice. He got really fired up on this show. He had a few party waters and a few sambucas. So
he mentioned me a little bit, I heard. So that's why I thought I'll call you out.
Firing back. I like it. Good. Most embarrassing moment in the ring?
I think you know this one, Jared. It was in a tag team, or a 6-man tag team match, where it was myself, James Gray, and Carlos Diaz versus Brandon Black,
What a squad.
Katie Trey, and Dean Brady. And I've got Brandon Black, and I've hit him with a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. And Carlos Diaz, for whatever reason of how that brain works of his, has just decided, well, I'm in my nice little bridge, getting the pinfall. Carlos Diaz has just come in and kicked me square in the chest.
He kicked you.
And broken up his own team's pin.
So he kicked you, not Brandon Black.
Correct.
So if you don't know, he's pinning Brandon Black, and his own teammates broke up the pin. Wow. I did see that one actually. So lucky I didn't get the film for that.
Oh God, I hope not.
Current wrestling goals.
Short term, it's really just about rehabbing this leg and getting back to 100%. But long term, it's really just doing this full time. Doesn't matter where it is, whether that be here, over in America, over in Japan. I just really want to make a living from pro wrestling.
Nice.
Not that I need the extra money, but I really just want to
need
do
a good
this
hobby
full
though.
time. That's it.
Match type you would never compete in.
Not to disrespect the craft, because I really do appreciate deathmatch wrestling for what it is.
Fourth show in a row.
Deathmatch wrestling. Oh, I mean, if it calls for it and the situation applies, then I perhaps would, but it's not something that I want to do.
What in the deathmatch don't you like?
Not a big fan of glass.
Glass, yeah.
Glass, it doesn't sit right with me.
That's the common factor.
I like my wines. Glass should be used to drink wine,
Yeah.
not smash
I like it.
your opponent over the head with.
No, fair, cool. And what match type that you haven't done would you love to do?
Wouldn't mind doing a ladder match, actually.
Ladder match? Yeah,
I was a
cool.
big fan of the ladder match back in the day, especially the tag team ladder matches, with the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, Dudley Boys.
I like that answer. That's good. Yeah, ladder match.
Key to the City, 2023.
Cayden
Cornell.
There you go. Key to the City. If they put it back to a, I think RCW's been doing tag teams lately, so if they put it back to a singles, Why not?
I'll make them make it a singles, mate.
Yeah.
I've got some
Give
pull
them
around
some
there.
money. Yeah, I like it. No, that's a good answer. I mean, I don't see many ladder matches around, or many good ones anyway, around Australia's scene. So that's awesome, man. So that brings us to the end of the questions, end of the timer there. So awesome answers. But I'm just going to throw a couple bonus ones at you and see how you go. These are easy ones, maybe. So the first one is, I want you to name, excluding yourself, your top 3 wrestlers in Riot City Wrestling, in your opinion. Male or female, just wrestler. It can be.
God.
In your opinion.
Well, I mean, there's obviously a lot of like good, hungry, up and coming talent there. Most people, I say, are putting in the work, but off the top of my head, my top 3, as much as it pains me to admit it, Party Guy Ty.
Nice.
I always see him down at the gym, always putting in the work, always partying. I don't know what he calls those workouts, but they're not a workout for me. I want to say, just through pure veteran experience, Zach Sabbath.
Yeah.
He captivates a crowd like no other,
Yeah,
really.
very good, very good.
And not Matt Hayter.
Not Matt Hayter, yeah.
No, Matt Hayter.
Matt Hayter,
He's just, what can you say? He's the champion. He puts in the work. He's represented the company all around Australia for the last year or so.
He's the big dog.
As much as he gets on everybody's nerves, he puts in the work, and he should be very proud.
No, definitely. I've heard he's a pain in the ass, but yes, credit where credit's due. He's a champ. He's representing.
Bring him out like a towel.
Bring him out. All right, awesome. That's all actually. I didn't have another one. Sorry. I think I said I had 2, but I didn't have 2.
You don't even know your own shit.
Mate, the show notes are all fucked because the assistant decided to go on holiday. She's out of office and she just sent me all through some random shit. So we do what we do on the show and we improvise and we have fun. So thank you for those answers. I appreciate you telling me those, and obviously we look forward to you rehabbing this injury and coming back bigger and better and stronger. So
absolutely,
it's going to be awesome, man. So now we're going to look at some photos.
Oh God!
Take a trip down memory lane.
Oh no!
And just have a chat about them. You feel good about that?
I think I need another drink before we get started.
That's
I think if we go as far back as I think we're going to go, we're going to get some very interesting ones.
Right, Cayden, photos are loaded, ready to go. Are you ready to take this trip down memory lane and see what we got here?
Alright, let's do it.
Don't stress too much, mate. We've pulled them from your social media, so they can't be too bad.
God.
Or maybe we got someone to send them in, I don't know, we'll see. But photo number 1.
Hey!
Here we go. Real wrestling champion, here he is.
That's it, mate. That's what I said.
Here he is.
Real wrestler. Pure blood.
Baby Cornell.
That's my first, what was I, probably about 11 or 12 in that photo, and I've still got the same haircut.
You do, yeah.
Look at that.
We've still got the same knee pads as well, right?
No, that was, I believe, that was in Perth, from memory.
Ooh,
My first national championship in Perth.
Nice.
Came away with the gold there, so it was good.
You should have brought your medals in, that would have been cool. Oh.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, you probably got them bloody stashed away in your mansion somewhere. In your 20 room.
No, they're in the pool room, mate.
In the pool room? Looking professional though, got the knee pads on. Old mate Skinny Legs got nothing on him.
No, that's it.
He's going to get his ass kicked straight away. He's got some paws on him, that's pretty cool though. I like that.
I think they supplied that from memory. I think that was just a generic thing.
Oh really?
They supplied.
You get to play in your own uniform?
No, they give you the uniform.
Oh,
Don't you know how amateur wrestling works?
Mate, I don't know real wrestling.
They give you the shit, so you got the red and the blue, right?
Always red versus blue?
Always red versus blue.
Okay.
That way they can tell. Generally the referee will have a red wristband and a blue wristband on.
Right.
And if they give the points, they go...
There's John Cena.
Points! Yeah, that's
it. Young shooter Cornell, look at that.
That's it.
Hey! Here we go, got a logo.
Yep, that's on all my social media accounts.
I don't know how that got to the top of the page, but anyway, we'll keep going.
Oh, well, more technical difficulties.
But a nice little logo there.
Yep.
Who created that one?
I believe, they're going to hate me for getting their username wrong, but I believe they go by the name, or the username of Neon Skylex on Instagram.
Yeah.
They designed a lot of gear from people from RCW. I think
Yeah,
they did.
yeah, nice.
They did Jet Armstrong's gear, Zach Sabbath's gear, did my gear. So
Yeah,
any aspiring up and coming pro wrestlers out there, Neon Skylex on Instagram.
I'll put
Hit 'em
the link to their page in the bio on YouTube. So hit them up.
And also on that, make sure you pay them for their work, you grubs.
Yes,
There's nothing worse than
100%.
getting someone to design something for you and then you don't pay them. That's disgusting behaviour.
Yeah, 100%. Gotta pay them, guys. They're making the business as well. Was this a first edition or?
That was just the logo that I got designed
Just
for
the
me.
logo, yeah.
But again, Neon Skylex.
Nice, I like it.
I may be using this again in the future, but I won't give too much away.
Ooh. Well, should we go back to this?
Oh no!
Got the do-rag.
Oh.
What's this photo from your debut? Or?
I just like to forget that this version of me ever existed. I really would. Well, I've got a little beard going on.
Beard.
Jeez.
Just haven't got the vape in there.
Oh.
Look at him.
Alright, for anyone that didn't know, there was a period of time in my life where when I was first starting in pro wrestling, my idea in theory was, how can I stand out more than anybody else on the roster? And I was like, okay, I'll wear a do-rag, I'll wear a bright pink and blue wetsuit, and see what happens. And thankfully it didn't last too long, but...
Hey, well, like you said, you got to stand out somehow. You got to get the attention of people, and I'm sure you got people's attention.
Hey, there we
There he
go,
is.
more colour. Tony Bananas.
Tony Bananas, look at that.
The
What
bulldog.
a height there.
Yeah, that's it. And people say I can't jump.
Beautiful, look at that. Well, you definitely stand out there. That's cool.
That's it, mate. Yeah, Tony Toro. So this was my first match, first ever pro wrestling match.
There you go.
RCW Live 50 against Tony Toro. And I'm still waiting for that rematch, Toro, if you're watching.
Toro.
We nearly had it. Nearly had it
At
a show, and then for whatever reason it just didn't get put on. But Tony Toro, Tony Bananas, round 2. I'm waiting.
He's been on the show. People know him. Famous guy.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking
Here
about.
we go. He's changed up the style.
That's it, mate. It's not so
Smart
much
look.
changing up the style. It's been a bit more of who I am.
I like
And
it.
it was a bit more sort of more natural to myself, and
Yeah.
again, great gear design by Neon Skylex and First Lady Wrestling gear for all your aspiring pro wrestlers as well.
Nice.
First Lady Wrestling
First Lady
gear.
Wrestling gear. There you go. Looking nice and smug. Had a shave.
That's
Laid off
it.
the wrist tape a bit.
A little bit.
No
I think,
shooting
I
sleeve.
think I was running low on the wrist tape that day.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
back in time.
We've gone backwards a bit here.
That's it. Look, no bleached hair. This was very much when I was what we in the pro wrestling industry call Johnny Kickpads.
Johnny Kickback.
Johnny Kickpads.
Big old Billy Goat beard.
That's it.
Black
Big
Butcher.
beard, Black Butcher, white wrist tape, white kick pads.
Right, there
But
you go.
you know, this was in the time where, for a lot of people that don't know, there was a period in my career where I took a bit of a sabbatical from wrestling at RCW.
Yeah.
And I just sort of wrestled elsewhere, just sort of in an attempt to find my identity and just sort of figure out who I really was
Yeah.
as a wrestler. So, as much as it's sort of a bit like, oh, it's pretty average gear, I'd recommend any sort of wrestler. If you're struggling to find your identity, just go out, get yourself some gear, get yourself some generic stuff, go out there, have some matches, figure out who you are, and...
Especially for those guys that are like, training and close to getting on shows. The sooner you get gear, the sooner you will be on shows, having matches, and that's the only way you're actually going to learn properly, is throwing you out on matches. Now, is that someone in the background that we know? Is that a Mr.
Jeez,
Cliff?
that's
is
Mr.
it?
Cliff!
Oh, he's there scouting the talent.
What a mark.
Wow, look at him. There we go, going backwards again.
Back in time again. Jonathan Corbidet.
Jonathan Corbidet.
There you go, Johnny Kickpads. Look at the hair! Oh my god!
That's a nice comb over.
Oh god,
Got the
look at
shooting sleeve.
Bloody Donald Trump. Shooting sleeve.
Is this second match or?
Second or third, I believe. This was the start of mine, Carlos Diaz's, and James Cray's short-lived relationship. Or business partnership, I should say.
The God Squad.
Oh god.
Got a little headlock on there though.
Yeah, nice little
Choking
chin
out.
lock.
Old Corvidae.
Oh, there you go.
Comparison photo. There you go.
Oh no.
Do-rags.
Look at the change though. the glasses, the flip-up shades. I'm certain that Matt Hayter still has them.
He
stole them from me.
I would say he probably would. Definitely.
Took them out of my bag and just never gave them back. The prick.
Yeah, that would be something he would do. Yeah, I believe that. But yeah, definitely changed it up, looking a bit more slick with the red and the yellow and. Yeah.
It was meant to be gold, and
it looks gold enough.
In the dark, it looks gold.
That's alright. I like it. It's definitely better than the pink and blue. Have a broad gluttony there.
No.
Look at him. Look at that, dude.
Some guy. Look at the beard. That's the worst part. Jensen Hunt.
Look at that. Angry Andy in the middle.
Yeah, that's it. Angry Andy. Gluttony. So I think this was, well, our first Fringe show in a long time. This is when we first started breaking back into the Fringe. And
yeah.
They asked me to go down there and do some promoting, and Jensen Hunt, being the smug prick that he is, I just said, I'm going to smack the taste out of your mouth, and Andy was there and
broke it up.
Tried to break it up. I did actually smack the shit out of him after this. You just didn't see it.
That's good. Did you perform at the Fringe? Were you on the show?
I did that year. I believe I was in the King of the Fringe Rumble.
Nice. And what was it like being at the Fringe, being in that tent?
Oh, it's unreal. Honestly, we don't call it Fringe Mania for nothing.
Nice.
That's the other business. It's honestly it's a highlight every single year. It has been for the last couple of years. If you get an opportunity to wrestle at one of our Fringe shows, the atmosphere is just unreal. I think, what was it, last year we had about 600 people.
It's a cool atmosphere, isn't it, in that tent?
Yeah, it was insane.
Being in the crowd's pretty cool. Any word on next year's Fringe, Rice Dub? Any secrets you can give away?
I don't think I'm really qualified to give those answers away, but
no, that's fair enough.
I'm hoping, if there is a Fringe show next year, I'm hoping I'll be back in time.
Yeah, well, hopefully if your rehab's done by then, that should be definitely right on time for a good comeback.
Oh,
here we go.
Ugh.
The start of the Brandon Black, Jimmy C, Cayden Cornell era.
God, a time in my career that I wish just never happened.
Well, you can see Uncle in the background. Not very
Uncle.
Happy. Look, he's not very happy with you.
Down under, Dean Brady, James Cray in the background there.
But what started this, this partnership?
Well, from memory, I believe we were asked to wrestle on a PWSA show in just a throwaway tag match, and as much as it pains me to admit it, we did have some genuine chemistry.
Yeah.
And some just. There's times in wrestling where you work with somebody or you work with someone, you just have this chemistry that you can't understand.
Yeah.
And we looked at each other, we just went, we had something here. Let's keep this going. Yeah. And it was shortly after that he continued to let me down again and again and again.
That's not what you want.
As much as it served its purpose in getting me to where I needed to be. Yeah. And I will always appreciate the time we had together for that. He continued to let me down. It was a total disappointment in all aspects of wrestling and in life.
Okay, that's that. That's your words. I'll let you have that.
Oh, that's one of my favourite shots. This
was one of my favourite shots when doing my research.
That was unreal.
Beer and Barbecue Fest.
Another one of our fun events of the year.
This is the first time Ask Dub was there?
I think it was, yeah. Because we were outside. Remember the second time we were inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Beer and Barbecue Fest at Adelaide Showgrounds, guys. Got to get around that. Homebrewed. Look at that. What a shot, though.
Great shot.
Big crowd.
Honestly, one of my favourite shots of me wrestling. Just the crowd, everything. It just looked great.
It was very good. Who's that behind you up on the post?
Well, I'm blocking him out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Is it?
That's the star, mate. The star is right here.
In the photo.
The star.
Beautiful lighting. Thanks Homebrewed for supplying that photo. Here we go. Unofficial tag team champions.
Again, I will say it served its purpose. We did what we needed to do.
Got a nice shiny belt out of it.
Yeah, that's it. The VCV Tag Team Championships. The uncrowned PWSA Tag Team Champions. Because you got to remember, Jared, no one was on our level back in that day. We were the top tier tag team of PWSA, and I will always say that 100%. We were
I agree
100%. No one was more charismatic. No one had more support.
Yeah.
No one was more over than us.
No, I believe that.
The reason we were over was because of me, and always was me. Anyone that says different
There you go.
Doesn't know shit.
There you go. Now, it's a silly question, but for people that don't know, what does VCV stand for?
Varsity Villains.
Varsity Villains. And why that name?
I guess it was a lot more like, obviously, I tried to style myself a real varsity look, and coming from the amateur wrestling background, and the fact that we were both despicable assholes, really, for lack of a better term. Like we took no prisoners and we took no names. We would kick you in the shin, punch you in the nose, take your lunch money, but for whatever reason, the fans loved us. We didn't know what it was.
No, you can't knock the fans.
Oh,
here we go. Talk about the T-boners.
Beautiful T-bone.
Look at that. Destroying Boomer right there. At the fringe as well,
that's it. That was Adelaide Fringe.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at the bridge. The arch.
Beautiful. Looking good there.
Straight from Cornell Manor, my friend.
I like
it. We train killers up there.
The great action shot.
That's it. No,
so one of your go-to moves there, the T-bone?
Always. It's effective for me. I just throw someone over my head and drop them on their neck, and that's it.
Why not?
Mike Boomer is actually another one that I want to get in there with one-on-one.
Yeah. So this is in the Rumble, was it?
I think it was the Gauntlet.
The Gauntlet?
Yeah, King of the Fringe Gauntlet. That was the next year.
Right, okay. Yep.
Yeah, but Mike Boomer, obviously, he's had a heavy hand in sort of my growth as a wrestler.
Yeah.
And, working a lot of similar styles, that technical mat-based style. He's really another one that I want to get in there with once I'm fully rehabbed. And
absolutely, I think that'll be a great match. Legend of the scene, so definitely. Here's your mate Hater.
Oh.
Just holding each other's
How
legs.
punchable is that guy's nose, honestly?
Oh, you gotta get past that chin first. Freaking hell, look at the size of it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, another beer and barbecue shot.
What's going on here, though? Why are you playing with each other's legs?
Oh, I think I tried to kick him in the nuts. He caught it. He tried to kick me in the nuts. I caught it. And then it all just went pear-shaped after that. From memory.
That's very cool.
It looks like he's starving himself there.
Yeah, look at that skinny rat. What's going on here?
That's blatant cheating by Dean Brady is what's going on there. Look, blatant cheating, clear as day.
Is that your singlet in your mouth?
That is my singlet in my mouth. I mean, it could be worse. I could be wearing pajama pants to the ring.
Yeah, it could be in sleepy time mode. Look at him.
Oh, man.
What? How can he not? The referee's right there. He's using a weapon.
Blatant cheating. I don't know. Michael Kent, the senior official of RCW.
Senior referee.
You need to go back to referee school because look at that. That is clear as day cheating.
That is terrible. Come on, mate. I'm guessing, did you tap out to that?
I did tap out.
Well, you can't breathe. You got something in your mouth.
Look. My eyes are open though. Look at that.
That's a good start. Here we go.
Oh, the armbar.
Talk about a technical wrestler.
There you go.
Nice.
Mat Wrestling 101, the armbar.
Sink that right in.
That's it. Nearly tore his arm out of his socket.
What are your, this is at the old RCW Academy, what are your thoughts on that one and the new one?
Well, obviously the old one has a very special place in my heart because it was, where I first broke into the pro wrestling scene here in Adelaide and had my first match in that venue. But really what RCW have done with this new venue and the new RCW Academy, it's just taken the company to that next level, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
You look at the most recent shows that have just aired on YouTube.
Well, they had a freaking stage and a ramp.
That's it. That's what I mean. Like, we're going from strength to strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're moving up and it's really like, the sky's the limit, really, with the talent that we have and the amazing people that do all the hard work behind the scenes. It's just really, there's no stopping us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's awesome, man. Here we go.
Ooh.
Vicious and delicious.
Yeah.
VCV.
Vicious and delicious. Honestly, as much as looking back on it, Down Under and Jensen, they really were right about everything. Looking back on it, they were right.
What were they right about?
Oh, just the fact that, they were the more cohesive unit.
Yeah.
I would say. It was more about, honestly, but regardless of that, this is probably one of the most favourite memories that I have in wrestling. Just this whole what's the word?
Well,
whole chapter in my career.
Yeah, well, I was around in the crowd watching this feud, and what a feud it was. One of the best feuds going in Adelaide at the time, or in Australia at the time. We went to some more photos about it, but yeah.
We were just
V&D versus VCV.
yin and yang is what it was. We don't know what it was, but it was just the perfect combination. We matched each other perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just we just didn't like each other.
No, well,
that's two tag teams fighting to be the top dogs, and
that's a good way to start a feud. I like it.
Oh, for anyone that didn't know, the whole basis of this, why they attacked us and everything, was because they were the longest official reigning PWSA Tag Team Champions. Big deal.
Yeah. What do we got here? Hugging Jimmy, covered in paint.
Covered in paint, and I remember this. So, from what I remember, this was the first time that VCV and Vicious and Delicious squared off one-on-one, and we thought, why not? We'll put our tag team championships on the line. We want to prove ourselves, and well, actually, that was my idea. Again, the brains of the team, the brains was like, hey, let's put our tag team championships on the line.
Yeah.
No, we beat them, obviously.
Yeah.
And they thought that they would get back at us by attacking Jimmy. And so, we
and what did they do? Spray painted him?
They spray painted him, they spray painted the belts, they did all sorts
Why
of
you got blood all over your arm?
Because they busted Jimmy open.
Dirty bastards.
Here we go. Scotty Hartman.
Havoc. What's this? Tag team match?
I think it was a 6-man. Ironically, my partners were Vicious and Delicious at the time.
What are you going to do? What you do? Get the paycheck?
That's it, mate. Money talks.
Exactly.
And then Havoc in the background looking, I don't know if he's smiling, but he's just very...
You're beating up his partner.
He's like,
He's a clown.
He's like, I want to go home.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm a clown. I'm going to go back to school, mate. But destroying Scotty Little Hartman there.
Scotty Hartman. Nice. Another guy that, as much as I love kicking the ever-loving crap out of him, we still... Technical difficulties. I kicked the table. But no, he's one of those guys that, we actually started at the same time together. There's a lot of that bond that you don't really get. It's hard to explain. There's a bond you have with somebody when you start something like pro wrestling with somebody.
Yeah, we'll come through in the same rookie group. So keep
in mind though, I'll still stretch him out and tap him out, no questions asked.
Yeah,
but
I believe that definitely.
The hand.
And what's the whistle?
The whistle. Oh.
What are you whistle for?
There was a time that I thought that having a whistle might get me attention, but I've since phased that out. I thought I'd use my voice instead.
Yeah.
Because I considered myself a coach.
Okay.
A life coach.
A life coach? Okay.
A wrestling coach and everyday life coach. And I thought, what better way to get people's attention than to blow a whistle?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then I sort of thought, my voice is probably enough.
Okay. No, that's fair cool. Here we go.
Here we go.
Boy, look at Jimmy C. Holy shit.
He got bloodied up pretty bad. Look at this guy in the background, smiling.
Oh, yeah, he's having a good old time in the background.
Oh.
Poor Jimmy, look at that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
What did they hit him with?
I believe that Down Under busted him open with a crocodile tooth.
Good old uncle.
Straight to the top of the head. Thanks, uncle. And then, he's hanging around with... Who's he hanging around with now? Jed Armstrong.
Who? Jimmy C. Yeah, that scumbag Jed Armstrong. Yeah.
Jed Armstrong.
Another piece of shit.
But no, that was
right.
A very intense
What
time.
were you doing when they were attacking him?
Oh, they zip tied us to the post, so we couldn't do anything. It was after the match
that
we had with them. They attacked us from behind like a bunch of cowards, and then zip tied us to the posts.
There you go.
So,
well, they come prepared. That's
it.
That is not good at all.
Oh, what forearm!
Look at that. Another picture from
flying
the match.
forearm. Beautiful.
That's good. Look at that.
That's it.
More height. Look, is he? Who said you can't jump?
Yeah, everyone says I can't jump. Hater.
Look at that height.
Beautiful.
Cleaned him up beautifully.
Yeah, that's it. It's another one of my big moves. The big flying forearm.
I like it. That's beautiful. What's going on here?
Hey.
What's going on here?
What's this? I believe
it's from the game, the app.
The Indie Wrestler app.
Indie
That's
Wrestler
right.
app. Yeah.
Someone needs to fix that up, because I should be above Brandon Black, because I'm above him in life and in wrestling.
True, but they got the varsity villains on it, though. That's pretty cool.
I think Indie Wrestler, if you're watching this, you need to update that. We are no longer together. I no longer wish to be associated with that
Well, it
piece
says
of trash.
May 2nd, 2021, so it's a long time ago. But
there you go.
why you got Royce Chambers on the Riot City roster?
Well, he wrestled for us for a
He
while,
wasn't on the roster though, was he? Surely.
I don't know. You'd have to talk to the RCW management, mate.
Maybe.
I'm not management.
Yeah,
Who else we got?
Who are they?
James Craig,
James
Kid
Craig.
Condor,
Yeah.
Down Under, Uncle.
What a list right there. What a roster. Where was playing this one though? Level 50. Jesus.
Ooh.
I've been playing for a while. But you made it to a game. How do you feel about that?
I've peaked a lot. Honestly, I made it into a game. I've peaked. But now all you nerds can live out your fantasies by wrestling me.
There you go. And hopefully losing to Cayden
Oh,
Cornell.
well, that's a give and take, mate.
Here we go.
Look at that gear.
Blue gear.
Blue gear.
Look at this. What's going on here? Not too happy.
Well, I'm telling the referee I have till 5 because, for those of you that know, you have a 5 count in wrestling.
True.
I was choking Jed Armstrong on the ropes, being the vicious bastard that I am, and the referee decided to give me some lip. And I said to him, mate, I have till 5.
Yeah.
Go away.
I think you'd eat that referee for breakfast.
Look at him.
Look at him.
He's skin and bone.
Old skinny ref. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, where is he?
He disappeared. I think
He's
you scared him. But changing up the colours, I like that.
Yeah, no, it's good. I
Definitely.
thought that's a big thing too with upcoming wrestlers. Getting multiple sets of gear that change the colours, because you don't want to be wearing the same stuff all the time.
Yep.
There's nothing worse than seeing a wrestler that has been wrestling for, I want to say 2-3 years and has the same set of gear.
Yeah. 100%.
Even if it's just as simple as changing the colour scheme.
Yeah. And especially if you're doing something like Beer and Barbecue Fest or, Come and Show, Tumby Bay.
I missed that one.
If you're doing multiple matches in a day, you don't want to be just wearing the same gear all day. Stinky, gross, sweaty. So yeah, up and comers, you're getting a lot of good knowledge here.
That's it. I give back to the kids.
Here we go, punching Jed Armstrong in the head.
Excellent.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Cop that, mate.
I like it.
Well, I think we had that one-on-one match at Fringe last year. I think we did.
Yeah.
From memory.
Nice.
But this was, I believe, in a tag match with Brandon Black, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah. Is this at where is this? The Arkabar?
The Arkabar, from memory.
Yeah.
Another great venue. Love wrestling at the Arkabar.
I think Riot City's got their next one at the Arkabar.
Yes,
the
that's
Rumble,
it.
yeah.
The Rumble, which I unfortunately won't be at. Won't be competing in the Rumble, but I may still make an appearance.
Yeah, you might as well make an appearance, show your face.
Bless the residents of Riot City with my presence.
Maybe bring your whistle back.
That's it. Oh,
Whoa.
Look at the eyes.
What's going on here?
A lot of blood.
Bit of blood.
So this was, from memory, the PWSA camera crew took this probably straight after our street fight with Vicious and Delicious.
Street fight? Jesus.
Well, no, the varsity street fight.
What's the difference between that and a normal one?
You're in varsity.
Fair enough.
You're in our house.
You're in
our house.
Yeah.
It's our rules. Well, my rules, because this guy right here, don't worry about that. I don't know if you can see this camera. Focus on this guy right here.
Well, the fans can't see behind the screen, but
you could.
Well, I could.
All that matters.
I know what's going on. I think they know what's going on. No, bit of blood there.
Yeah, no, it was pretty violent.
Did you win the street fight?
We did win the street fight.
Nice.
I carried him to a victory,
I think
like I've always done our whole career.
Nice. I think I got more photos of that. Here we are.
Hey,
there you go.
Here we go.
Nice fancy jackets, some baseball bats.
Well, we did it was a Warriors inspired entrance.
So
we thought, how can we psych Vicious and Delicious out? Because they come out there, they do their thing, it's whatever, it's bland, it's whatever.
Yeah.
We're like, no, let's come out and do a tribute to the Warriors. Because what better anti-heroes than the Warriors?
What a great movie. What a great
excellent movie.
No, awesome. I love the outfit. It's good.
Hey, the green!
Green!
Probably one of my favourite sets of gear.
Money, look at that. That
look at the
is
smile.
Good. Big smile at the Arkabar, green gear. I'd probably say that's my favourite as well, to be honest.
I do like that
I
gear.
love the green. That is really nice. And the chessboard checker. Look at that.
No, well, some people like to say it's a Minecraft sword.
A what?
A Minecraft sword.
I don't fucking play games, mate.
I don't either, but this I get messages from
I play
random
real
people.
games like chess. I like it, man. That's really cool.
No, it's honestly, like, again, first lady wrestling gear.
First
All your
lady
gear
wrestling
designs.
gear. There you go. Hit her up. Or hit them up. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go. Putting Delta in her place.
Farting on Delta.
That's it. Putting her in her place, I just threw her to the mat, hold her.
Nice.
And we don't talk about what happened next because that doesn't matter. But
So is this you and Brandon Black against the Brady's?
it was our, yes, VCV versus the Brady's in their first tag match.
Their first tag match?
Well, yes, their first match as a team.
Yeah, the team. Yeah. Ah, the good old Brady's. They're making some waves. They got
Yeah,
the
they
belts.
are.
They got the belts.
Yeah, they got the tag team championships. Just beat the Renegades, I believe it was, from Wrestle Rampage.
Absolutely. Well, we've had Dean on the show. Maybe we'll have to get Delta on the show. We'll see. She's pretty
Maybe.
pretty scary, so I don't know. She might smash me.
Oh!
What's going on
What
here?
a unit here! What a unit!
Your boy.
That's it. I'm the man of 1,000 tag teams.
You've gone back to your old
That's
team.
it. It came back.
Powerslam.
Oh.
Wow.
Powerslam wrestling.
What's going on here?
I guess I just can't stay away from James Craig, I suppose. But no, we
Well, you cut off the shit one that broke up the tag team.
we had a love-hate relationship, I'll say.
Yeah.
We there was a tournament going on at Powerslam Wrestling for the inaugural Tag Team Championships, which I don't know what happened there. It just sort of faded off.
What happened to
obscurity.
Powerslam in general?
I don't know. I've been in contact with Brawls. He's just dodging my calls. Like, hey man, like.
They can't afford you.
But no, we were tagging there for a little bit, doing our thing. We had a great match actually with what was it, Twisted J and Acid Haze.
That's a weird team, yeah.
We had a great match with them at a Powerslam show. That was main event, standard.
Nice.
Cayden Cornell's main event,
Yeah,
every show that he appears at. But
Beautiful.
no, that was honestly another one of my favourite matches that I've had recently.
There you go. Nice. And what's it like wrestling at Powerslam?
Different, I'll say. It's a
smaller
different,
ring?
yeah, it's a different sort of crowd, different sort of ring. It's just one of those things. But it's another one of those great places that guys can go just to get experience and get the reps in and
Yeah, 100%.
get their name out there to the local crowd.
Yeah, and make your product even better for the bigger shows. And having a sleepy, mate?
Snooze.
What's the go here?
Oh, I think, from memory, what's happened, I think that Twisted J has rammed my skull into the ring post just there, and I've just thought, I need to take a bit of a moment to recover.
A bit of a nap on the cold
That's it.
floor and perk you back
It
up
was
again.
bloody cold, I will say.
Oh, here we
Here we go.
The rat.
There you go.
Is that new gear
The
again?
dumb dog. It is new gear.
Yeah,
So that was
black gear.
it was a black and grey scheme, I believe.
Nice. That's good. Where was this show to?
Oh, I think this was at the new RCW gym.
Ah, yes.
Heavy as the Crown, from memory.
Okay.
A
Nice.
gauntlet match against Matt Hayter.
Nice. Look at that.
That's it. Well, I gave him the worst beating he's ever had in his life.
Good.
I think.
Good.
Yeah. Out of that gauntlet match, it was, I think I actually lasted the longest out of everybody.
There you go.
So there you go. I can hang with the current reigning and defending RCW champion.
You can hang off the rat. I like
RCW management.
it. Whoever you are, if you're watching, hit it up. What's going on here? Right at the time, it's nearly Halloween.
Geez,
So what a
perfect
suitable
timing.
photo.
So what's happened here, I believe we had a Halloween show at the Arkabar last year, and I got a letter from RCW management that said, please dress accordingly with Halloween stipulations. And I thought, I'll come as a Dementor. Why not?
Okay. What is this, Harry Potter or some shit?
And I think it was Draco Malfoy, I don't know. I got my assistant to pick something out for me, and I was like, you just get me something.
You're looking very scary though
That's
for
it.
Halloween.
Again, look, people say I can't keep my eyes open. Every single photo I've got here, my eyes are open.
Well, you only upload the best photos, so here we go.
No, it was Harry Potter.
It
It was Harry Potter.
You used to keep squaring up a fair bit.
That's it. We need to make it for the belt.
Yeah. Ooh.
Matt Hayter.
comeback tour. Get you back on that. I like that. But
That's it.
What's that one doing, mate?
I was casting a spell. This was peak wrestling psychology here. Psych your opponent out, make him think what the hell was going
Well,
on.
he definitely looks confused, but
look at him.
he looks confused all the time.
Looks very skinny too.
Yeah, doesn't eat many sandwiches, that kid. Hey, what's going on here?
That was
Trying to break their neck.
My warm welcome to Violet Blitz to Riot City Wrestling.
Where?
Look at a mouth guard.
Wait, where'd that come from?
No, I got sensitive teeth.
Bring it out now and again. You got to protect those $1 million teeth.
That's it,
Keep
mate.
that smile.
The smile. The smile makes the money.
Violet Blitz's first match last up?
I believe it was, from memory, because it was Vicious and Delicious and myself. Again, I don't
Your
know.
mates.
My mates.
You love them guys.
My favourite people. Against Matt Hayter and Violet Blitz.
3 against 2?
Yep.
What?
That's it.
How's
Life
that
ain't fair, mate. Life ain't
How's
fair.
that fair?
Life isn't fair.
You're trying to break her neck as well.
I was holding her in position for down under to smack her.
Yeah, and did you guys win that match?
We did not. But I didn't lose that match because I didn't get pinned.
No, that's fair.
Down under lost that match. I didn't
Well,
lose
there you go.
either.
It's on Uncle. Definitely. Not you then. Oof, look at that.
That's another good one.
That's a good photo. The black gear, slit
Black and
hair.
grey.
Beautiful. I like that. Where was that show to?
I think this one was again at the new RCW gym.
Yeah.
I think this was just before I
That would have been the one where you
Cayden
had Hayter in the headlock.
destroyed Matt Hayter, from memory.
Nice. I like it.
Ooh.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
No wrestling gear there. What's
No,
going on?
I was.
You got your cane.
That's it. I was walking with a buggered knee at the time, and I was actually on commentary at this show.
Oh, so you've had a few injuries.
Yeah,
The ankle.
Yeah, this year has been really bad for injuries. Like I said, I did my knee
That happens to the best of us.
I think it was early January. I did my knee.
Oh shit.
So thankfully I didn't need surgery then.
Yeah.
But I was out of action probably about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Thought I'll lend my services and I'll do what I can.
Yeah. Do some.
Money's money. Do some commentary.
Why not?
And Brandon Black decided he would just show up again out of nowhere. Like I said, like nothing happened. Just strolled back in and acted like he didn't just leave me high and dry for 6 months. And
No.
I thought I'll entertain him. I had some things in the work. I thought, no, I'm going to end your career
Yeah.
after what you've done to me.
No, it's fair enough.
You never. That's an old thing in wrestling is you never let them know what you're thinking, and he had
Yeah.
no idea.
Don't tell him your ideas, man. I like it. Hey, what's going on here?
Hey, the chair.
Big chair swinger.
That's it, mate. Another fringe show.
About to kill Jet.
About to murder Jet Armstrong.
I like
And then
it.
some big roided out monkey came in and kicked me in the head.
Oh, you gotta watch out for them bloody orangutans, mate. They can come out anywhere.
Bloody red
Just
short.
drop from the trees. Did you cleaned up Jet with that chair?
I did.
Good.
I turned him bloody inward and outward with that
Did you
chair.
ring him out?
I did. I rang him out like a towel.
Hey,
Hey.
here we go. Bit of a somber photo.
Bit of a somber announcing my return. So this is when I came back from my knee injury and I first got back into training and I was like, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm coming back.
Nice.
But obviously didn't last very long, but
Hey,
it's...
well, the injuries happen, man. Injuries happen, but the best thing you do, you've got, as we can tell, your mindset is really positive. A lot of people can get these injuries, especially that knee one, and then just go backwards and not come back. But you did the hard work, you come back, and now, obviously, unfortunately, another one with the ankle, but your mindset's positive and you're going to come back bigger and stronger, man. So,
Proving everybody wrong.
exactly right.
Oh, God!
Here we go.
Look at the classes.
Party time.
Party City Villains.
Jeez, look at this.
Jeez.
What a squad.
Oh,
Definitely love
Party
it.
City Villains.
Got the
What
tassels.
is Brandon Black doing with his hair? Let's just talk about that. What is that?
I hope you all paid for that merchandise from Party Guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Glasses, headbands, tassels.
No, it was Party City Villains.
Party
It was
villains.
it was short lived, but it was good fun.
One night only.
Why not? Oh, I think it was 2 nights actually,
Ooh.
because we did Powerslam.
Nice. I like it. What a photo. What a photo.
I mean, for all of you at home that can see this, this is the star right there. It shows you who's the star, who's the waste of space, who carried VCV, who did nothing.
Well, you're
That's
pointing,
as simple
you're
as
pointing
that.
to your brain. You're
There you
pointing
go.
to your
I'm the
ideas.
thinker. I'm the thinker,
you got your
mate.
ideas there. I like it. And a cheeky little photo, putting the X on there. I like that. Here we go.
Final
Right,
battle 2. Yeah. So this was my last match to date against Brandon Black.
Yeah.
I was cheated out of a victory.
Really?
I did not win, but unfortunately, I was supposed to wrestle him in a varsity street fight at a show not too long ago, and obviously the injury came up. But
Yeah.
Brandon Black, don't think this is over, my friend. Don't think this is over.
Come and get him.
My friend, as soon as I'm back and as soon as I'm ready, you are number 1 on my hit list. Make no mistake about that.
There you go. You've heard it here first, guys. Brandon Black, start hiding because Cornell is coming. And we come to the end.
That's it.
That's all the photos. That's
Is that all?
That's all we got. I think we've had a good little trip down memory lane.
No,
Don't stress too much, mate. I'm happy for you to bring up some cheeky, embarrassing photos if you want. But that brings us to the end of the photos. Appreciate you going through them with me, mate. Obviously, it hasn't. Your career's only just getting started. It's only just getting rolling. So, there's not that many far back photos that we can go through. But we've had an awesome selection of photos there. And you've done a lot in your short career, which has been awesome.
I'm only just getting started.
And like you said, you're only just getting started. Get back from this injury, start that ball rolling again. Get rid of the Brandon Black problem, and then you can start chasing after Hayter and that belt.
He's not my problem. Not anymore.
Not
He's
your
not my tag partner.
No,
I'm going to put him out of his misery, end his career,
Yeah.
send him packing, and then I'm going on to new heights.
I like it.
Like it always should have been.
Exactly right. I think...
Because like I said, he's done nothing but hold me down for the last 3 years, whether it be PWSA, RCW, anywhere.
Right, it's fair call, and I think you've really stepped into your own now, and you've really evolved and developed into who you should be. And I think you got big things to come, my man.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to give too much away, but
No, you can tell me off air when we've turned off the camera. But awesome, man. Thank you for that. All right, thanks again for going through those photos. Cayden.
My pleasure.
Really appreciate that. So now I'd love for you to plug your social media, any merch, any shows coming up. Obviously, we know after injury you're not going to be competing, but anything you want to plug, man. And all the links will be in the YouTube description, but fire away with what you have, man.
So all my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, it's all at Cayden Cornell PW.
Yeah.
And no merchandise yet. Yet.
It might be one of those secrets coming next year.
Maybe.
Like it. Awesome, man. Once again, really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come on the show.
You're welcome.
It's been great to sit down and have a chat with you finally and to go through this. And I'm really looking forward to you
watching me end Brandon Black's career.
Watching you end Brandon Black's career, but also, smashing this rehab, coming back bigger and better and stronger, and what you're going to achieve next year. It's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it, man. So appreciate you coming on, and enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Beers and Brawls. Another big thank you to my guest, Cayden Cornell. Really loved having him on, having a great chat with him, and really looking forward to what he has planned for next year. So, as always, please like, subscribe, do all those things, and get behind Cayden, hit up his social media, support him while he's in his rehab, and as always, support Australian wrestling, get to the local shows, support your wrestlers, cheer for them, buy their merch, do all the good things, and enjoy yourself. Cheers.